cannot comply.
Hello everyone, I'm just hyperspacing to a system called HIP 17403, and we accidentally came up against a blue giant star. So I've been readying my ship, which I've changed the configuration a little bit so that we can do detailed scans. Still have our fuel scoop, but it's useless at this range. And now we will
Frameshift drive charging.
attempt to get the hell out of here.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Heat sink deployed.
We have to hit planet A4A, so which one this is, I don't know. Could, by the looks of it, be planet 1. There are some unknown artifacts in the system according to an article, so once again following up on the lead, which hopefully pans out. And we're back to detailed scans. That's A1. Let's see here. We have a possible threat. He's not interested in me, he's headed for the other stars. By the looks of it, no, he's turned around and he's coming back. We're losing him. Past the planet in question. This will be the outermost planet. We'll have to go back in system for any further
assist off.
Come on.
Flight assist on. Under attack. Cannot comply. Flight assist off.
Come on. Come on. There we go.
Flight assist on. Under attack. Flight assist off.
Come on. Get me.
Flight assist on. Target shields offline. Under attack. Cargo scoop deployed.
Come on.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Six. Okay, so
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
there it is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, no problem. It's nice and clear.
Cool. Yeah, I have a VR headset on too, so.
Oh, awesome. I actually have.
Using the voice comms.
Yeah, I haven't actually encountered anyone else with VR headsets, so that's pretty awesome. You from the States?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm in Ottawa, Canada.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm from Montana, so.
Okay. We're not close then, but. So I haven't done this before. It looks like there's a crashed vessel in orbit.
So I just stopped at that beacon, and it looks like it's a tourist beacon only.
Oh, okay. I'll leave it alone.
I have read the actual crash site is at -30, -114 on the surface.
Is that where you are right now?
That's where I'm headed to.
-30, -114.
Yeah, -34, -114.
Okay. I got accosted by a competent, lawless NPC on my way in the system here, so there's people hunting about. Yeah, but I blew him up, and I don't know how much bounty I got for him, but I was able to kill him. I used a new tactic for the first time. I used the flight assist mode. I turned it off, and it was far easier to target with this big tank of a ship that I have. I'm flying a Python. Okay, hold on here. Put that there.
Frameshift drive charging. 4.
My MSD accidentally shut off here.
1. Engage.
There we go. So have you got someone chasing you? No, guess not.
No, at least not that I'm aware of.
Well, if you do, I'll come help and beat them off. But I don't like being attacked when I'm doing these missions.
Yeah, I usually play in solo play. I just forgot to log out and log back in when I got back to the bubble.
Yeah, well, I don't know, I like having the humans there to talk to or whatever, to share game notes with and whatnot, but I don't like being getting crowd beaten by a bunch of pirates who are just waiting and camping like sites over a starport, a star, maybe a planet.
Yeah, I had a few negative encounters with some people back when I first started playing, and it encouraged me to usually just leave well enough alone.
Yeah. Usually that's a pretty good policy to have, but some of the more advanced players in the Anacondas and the larger craft, or the Corvettes, they've got, they can be pretty generous. One of them offered me 10 million credits last night. Of course, I guess I gotta pay him back at some point. Like, I can't just take 10 million credits from someone.
Yeah, it would be. I'd have a hard time with that one. Oh, here we come. There is an inbound hostile named Valentine. Let's see here. Where are we at?
It disappeared. It was behind the other planet. Okay, so we're at -30. Oh, yeah, okay. So -36, you said?
-34, -114.
-34, 114.
Yeah.
So that's over here. So.
Yeah, I'm at the -34 mark. I'm just trying to get to -114 right now.
Yeah. -34.
I really do wish they'd have put the marker on the planet.
Well, I found out for the other ships they do actually. Like when you go to a base, a Thargoid base, they will once you've been there, they'll put the marker there, and then you can go back to it fairly easily again. But I don't know about this. This is a little different. This is for an This is for an artifact. Last night, what's his name? Entrius, Commander Entrius. The guy who offered me the 10 million, incidentally, decided that he was going to go build explosives. You don't know how to do that, do you?
Unfortunately, no.
He got called away, but...
I think I've seen them for sale in a few starports, occasionally.
Yeah, I don't know, and I don't know what happens if your cargo hatch blows off or something, like the explosives all blow up and take your ship with them or whatever. Hopefully not.
I'm assuming the light I see right above me is you.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's you.
I'm at 340 kilometers above the surface right now.
Yeah, you're a little ways above me. I'm only 66 kilometers above the surface.
So now at minus 34, minus 81.
I think I get back on. There we go.
I have to go up here a little bit.
Yeah, I'm at minus 35, minus 78 right now.
I think I got bigger engines than an Asp does. Is that your biggest ship? What you have?
For the moment, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've got this set up so I can go out exploring for the 5,000 light year trip.
Okay, I've made minus 136. Hang on. Let's slow down here. We're above the site somewhere.
Alright, so minus... I'm going the wrong direction, going up.
Orbital flight engaged.
It looks like it might be in that crater. Minus 33, minus 147. 34. What is it, minus 36?
It's minus 34, minus 114.
Oh, I'm way too far. I thought you said 140.
Oh, sorry, no, 114. Looks like it's actually, there is a crater almost dead ahead of me. I think it's in there.
Okay, back down to 136, 135, and falling.
Okay. Yeah, and pretty close to minus 34 and at minus 102 right now. Oh, dang. Didn't want to do that.
There we go.
Yeah.
125.
Orbital flight now.
Okay, I'm headed for suborbital. And it looks like you're right. It's going to be in that crater somewhere.
Actually, looks like it's off to the
right side of the, well, for you, the left side of the crater.
Yeah.
47 kilometers and closing on target.
Can you put a marker on the ground manually somehow?
No, there's no way to do that.
Rat.
There are some, if you record your game, as I am right now, incidentally, and post it, some of the tools will let you write on the screen, but in a VR headset environment, they don't provide much support.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going into the crater. Well, it's got to be around here somewhere. I don't see anything.
But how slow it goes outside of orbital flight.
Yeah, well, the other thing you can do, I have my camera, like, the, away from the ship cam set up. So, I can actually deploy it like a drone. And have this camera floating around on the outside like a drone, and then I can kind of do a bit of exploration that way, but outside the ship, you only get 3 kilometers. Now closing on...
Pretty clever.
Yeah, I found it useful, especially when you're at the Thargoid bases. Okay, it must be on this mound in the middle here, this giant rock. No.
It looks like it's still outside of the crater, just based on my...
It's just outside the crater. It's not that far. I'm only 2 degrees of arc off. Okay, increasing engine power. Take us outside the crater. 116.34 and falling. 0.33, 0.32. Where are you? You disappeared.
I'm at negative 33.4, negative 104.7.
And you said 114, right?
Yeah, well, I accidentally dropped out of orbital flight way too soon.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Negative 114.
I'm right on top of it.
See if I can find a more precise number here real quick. Negative 34.98, negative, oh no. I actually did, I apologize. I actually was right the first time when you misunderstood what I said.
Oh.
It's actually negative 141.4.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Okay.
Ouch. I apologize.
Not my fault. I have dual screen. I should put the coordinates up on my screen and just look at them, but since I have you and the mic... Okay, take us out of here again.
I'm going to try to get back into orbital cruise here real quick, because this is going to go too slow otherwise.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, mass lock is off. And engage drive. FSD charging. FSD in 4, 3, 2, 1, engage. $116. I think it might be under the crashed vessel beacon. So that is the marker.
Oh, that would make actually a lot of sense.
$120, $123, $125. Hang on. No, it's got to be this way.
Okay, so I'm not negative 34, negative 149.
Okay, we're at 140 here. Brake, brake, brake. $152. Okay, coming back down. 3, 2, 1. No. I might be seeing something, I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Supposed to be a crashed vessel here somewhere.
Yeah. Let's see here.
So it's minus 34, minus 141.
Minus 34, minus 141, yes.
Okay.
Come on.
Here we go, in glide. Came out a bit early this time. Okay, within 3 degrees of arc there.
Yeah, I'm pretty close. Keep seeing land features here and thinking, oh, there it is, and I'm still way too far away.
At least you got visual.
Well,
Yeah, this is happening too slow. I'm gonna just
Frameshift drive charging.
take her up one more time.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
You must be close. I'm seeing your tail, but I can't see anything else.
yeah, I'm in negative 35, negative 144.
It was minus 141? Okay.
Minus 1, yep, minus 141. Well, 141.9 technically.
I've got something on scanner. Okay, now 141. Minus 43.
Let's go 3 minus.
142. Now within 0.5 on longitude and still closing below -40 at latitude.
Okay.
-40, -142. It's a mountainous region.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right above it.
See anything?
Not yet.
4, 3, 1, engage.
Contacts now. Jesus, just looks like a almost perfectly flat plane here.
That's a good sign. Okay. I see something. I thought I saw something. Shit.
What'd you see?
I just fell down to -28. Seems like I can't get glide aboards. Now 31 kilometers above the surface.
Okay, I'm just a couple hundred meters above the surface right now.
$28. $38, $39, and it's 34, right?
Yeah, minus 34.9, minus 141.4. So gotta go a little bit up.
Let me just check my coordinates, because I'm not sure why we're having such trouble with this. Hang on. The unknown article. Same coordinates as you, minus 34.98, minus 141.38. So, did you get that from the Elite Dangerous site or from the forums?
Yeah, I think it's on. I think it's found it on Inara actually.
Okay.
On one of the.
Because I got mine originally, it came from Reddit. Okay, and
Frameshift drive charging.
God, getting us down just to
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Here we go. I think I found it.
Hang on. 31, 32. I'm almost there. $33. $34 and $141. Getting here.
Yeah, here it is. I don't see you around here anywhere, though.
Oh, I do. Unless it's you. I don't think so.
Alright.
It's in a crater though.
Yep, definitely. It's like a couple of crashed human ships.
I don't see you anywhere.
Oh. We're gonna.
Oh, there you are. Gotcha.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Now we have to land.
Okay. Let's see. Maybe up here.
Landing gear deployed. Oh, what are you doing? No. My ship went flying backwards on me.
Oh. Alright, gear down. Oh, there we go. Alignment good. 34 meters. Closing.
Okay.
There we go. Alright. Touchdown.
Well, I touched down, but it won't, there we go. Okay,
I'm deploying my Scarab.
come on.
This is gonna be interesting. This is the first time driving this one. It's the VR headset for me.
Oh, really? Did you just get the game, or?
No, I've actually had the game for a really long time. I've had it for about 3 years now, but I just got the VR headset like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, you did the same thing I did. You were just waiting for the VR headset to come out.
I was actually playing the game a little bit before back before I got the VR headset. It was only actually when the alien stuff started coming out though that I really got like into it.
You must be greatly anticipating Star Trek Discovery then.
I have some mixed feelings about it. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it underwent a bit of conflict there during the shoot. Okay, what do we got here? There's definitely some sort of red spaceship. Don't mind me, I'm just flying through the air in my little car here.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid doing that going down this hill here.
Oh, I fell over. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, the gravity is so low. Yes, I see your scan.
Keep getting flipped around here.
This looks like a human spaceship.
Yeah, because it looks like there's an anaconda and a sidewinder here.
They could have been
The one at the middle.
they could have been escorting the Farragut that got blown up.
It could be. It does make me wonder how they took this thing down, though.
The Farragut? Oh, they just shut it. They shut its power systems off and then blew the hell out of it.
Oh no, I mean how they got the alien ship down? The Thargoids?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it crashed by accident. Oh, here's some drugs. Here we go.
To find out here.
I found a big crate full of cocaine.
Well, sounds like a good way to celebrate after
yeah.
capturing the pieces we need.
Let's have a party.
Let's see here, what's this? I found a canister of animal meat.
Oh, wait. There's a thing here. Hang on. Oh, I found something.
Cargo tubes deployed.
Okay, I have one fragment.
When you picked it up, did it give you just the one, or did it give you three?
I don't know. I think just the one.
Oh, okay.
Why? Did you get three?
Let's see here. I thought that I read that you were supposed to get three.
It got sent to my ship. It's not in the cargo of the. It's not in the inventory of the SUV.
Okay. Well, there's a whole bunch of these probes here, or artifacts. Wow.
Where are you? Oh, okay. Hang on. I can't find any of them. You must be in a densely. Oh, there you are. Holy shit. Okay, I didn't. What the hell is that?
What's what?
Did you actually have to mine it?
Yeah, I had to blow up the unknown artifact to get the fragments out of it.
Here, let's get that one.
Get it.
Okay, what's this one here? Hang on. Can I have this one?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. I think
I'm
there's plenty of them to go around.
I'm stuck. Oh, there we are.
A whole bunch of them rolled right up next to the ship debris.
Ooh, this is weird.
So the blurry effect is not just in my imagination?
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Okay, I'm going to leave the other artifact for you, because I have one of the artifacts. There seem to be a limited number of those. Oh, hang on. My video just reset on me. I hate it when it decides to reorient your video on you.
Yeah.
And then you have to F12 yourself back into, okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, there's two alien artifacts. You can have the other one. Oh no, I can't take any more. I'm full because I have the crate of cocaine on me here.
So this is a little weird because my understanding is, at least for what I need right here, is I need these fragments. There we go.
Oh, you don't shoot, because if you want the whole artifact intact, are you shooting the artifacts?
Yeah, so I'm on the mission where I have to collect the fragments of the artifacts for Professor Palin to get him to friendly with me.
Oh, I see. No, I need the actual unknown, the intact artifacts.
Oh, okay. How many do you need?
Well, I was hoping to get two. And then,
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how many. I just want to get on the board so I'm part of the big win when the cashola comes in at the end of the end of community mission.
Okay.
If I'm in the top 100%, I'm satisfied. Oh, I gotta get out of here. My cargo's corroding me.
Okay. Well, I'll leave a few of these these artifacts here for you,
Okay.
and that way you can take what you need.
Someone else, sorry, someone else here has lost their SRV somehow. I mean, there's wreckage.
I'm guessing that they kept those the artifacts in their cargo hold for too long.
Probably.
Handbrake is on.
Okay, I'm recalling my ship. Is my ship up and took off on me, back into orbit. The ship is on its way.
Okay. Looks like 6. So I've got 9 fragments now.
Holy crap, you're right, it's a Viper? You can tell. I think those are military markings on the side of it. This is probably from... I don't know what the hell that is. Sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
Oh, no worries. I'm just trying to figure out where some of the fragments went that I blew up. Oh, there we go. Come here. Come here, you.
So, are you in the city of Cheyenne, or are you somewhere else in Montana, like out in the rural areas?
We're sort of out in the rural areas. Over on the west side of the state in the mountains.
That must be picturesque.
Oh, when it's not on fire, it is.
Yeah, I guess there was that problem this year. In Alberta, here in Canada, there were wildfires all up and down the Rockies. So, I've only ever been out there. I've been out there twice, actually. Not to Montana, but out to Alberta. It's very similar terrain.
Okay. Yeah, I went out there once a long time ago. When I was just a kid with my family.
Out east or to Alberta?
Out to Alberta.
Should come out east. It's interesting. It's very different than the west. They're not as laid back here. I'm from Winnipeg originally in Manitoba, so I'm used to flat prairie. And when I moved to Ontario into Ottawa, this valley is gigantic that the national capital city is built into. It's very picturesque in the fall, but everyone's all uptight all the time. It's like kind of like Washington, I guess, must be a little bit. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm taking damage to my cargo hatch, and I lost something. Hang on. Why is my ship parked so far away? Good God, it's like 3 kilometers away.
Oh. I would have been able to find a closer spot to park.
Sometimes it's just, I don't know, just the size of the ship or what the hell, but it seems like it takes forever to get back to it. Okay, I'm finally arriving at my ship. Yeah, I'm just hoping that this Elon Musk and the Hyperloop business, that somehow stretches into Canada at some point, so that I can go like work in a place like Calgary, and then come home back to Ottawa for dinner.
That would be pretty impressive.
That would be amazing.
It would be really cool if they would get that whole system developed across, even across the oceans.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because then within a few hours you could be in, a completely different continent.
Yeah.
Board ship. Okay. Okay, I gotta check and find out what exactly is going on with my ship here. More corrosion. You can't, I have metal alloys, meta alloys, and you can't have those next to the artifacts, I think is the problem.
So, my understanding, have you done the Palin quests?
Well, I've taken them both on.
So if you go and do to actually get him as a engineer, he will sell you corrosion-resistant cargo holds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is Palin or the other one?
Palin.
Palin, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so my shield generator went down to 98%. So I'm not doing too badly at the moment. They're 2% down. When they get down below 25%, that's when you really have to worry. We're not too far away from a base. I'm only 2 jumps out of Maya, so
yeah,
I can get
actually
back.
Pretty nice that it's as populated out here as it is.
Yeah, well, except that it's so populated that, hang on, I'm going to just dump this cargo. Okay. It's so populated that you get players trying to kill you. Deploy. Okay, I need 2 more alien artifacts, and then we're done. And I have to head back before my ship dissolves around me.
Okay, well, I left one of them there for you.
Okay.
I am in the process of looking for some more on the other side of this wreckage.
Okay. So there's one there, and then the other one was in fragments, or you put it in fragments?
Yeah, I took it as pieces.
Okay. I don't know what advantage there is. Like, I know they're trying to build weapons and stuff so that we can fight the Thargoids, because right now they just turn all your shit off and then you're defenseless.
Right.
So the whole idea here is to build weapons that can fight the Thargoids.
Yeah, and I'm actually trying to get the corrosion-resistant cargo containers so that I can pick those things up without hurting myself.
I got back here really quick.
Oh.
Flying through the air.
I see this scarab go flying by.
Well, I kind of went up the cliff and then jumped off with my engines turned on, so I flew for like hundreds of meters. Ah! Okay. What have you left me here? There's one artifact.
Should be a whole one in there for you.
Yeah, there's one there. And then there's something else in the back here that... What the hell is that?
No idea.
God, this is alien. Oh, I decided to try writing one of those elite books, eh? I figured it, I'm pretty good at writing, so I thought I'd try my hand at writing one of the elite stories. No promise of ever getting it'll take probably at least a couple of years to get written, but I got a couple chapters done. Okay. What's that?
Is it something that like Frontier is publishing them for people, or is it?
No, there's a publishing house that will sell them for you. I don't know, like they only make a few bucks per sale, but you know. And I also write software, so I'm hopefully selling games by the end of this year. I'm a little bit more ambitious about that project than the book.
Fair enough. Yeah, I just do tech support for a school.
Oh, good for you. That's something in tech at least.
Yeah, I went to school to get an associate's for IT. I figured it was the easiest way to go that would make me the most money around here.
Yeah, well, you got to watch that. It's in the United States. It's well known that the social safety net isn't quite like the one that we have in Canada. Not that the one here is really anything to write home about anymore. It used to be you could actually survive off the money the government gave you. Those days are long gone.
Well, that's a shame, but to be fair, you still got probably more than we do. Oh, there's a canister of gold.
Yeah, I've always thought the United States was a little bit too antisocial that way. Not social in terms of sociability, but social in terms of social policy. It was everyone for themselves kind of thing.
I've never understood it. You know, we have the unique distinction of being the one industrialized country in the world that can't provide health care for their citizens. I mean...
Well, I mean, it's not like it used to be in Canada. It used to be in Canada, if you were sick, you went to the doctor and there was no questions asked. You were looked at and looked after, right? Now it's a little bit more. They're coming in with fees for services. It's becoming more, you know, America-like in a lot of ways, but only when the Conservatives are elected. There's still two left-wing political parties here by America. Well, there's a centrist party, what Canadians think of as the center. They're probably left of the Democrats in the United States. And
I would imagine so.
And they're both of them, you know, defend healthcare vigorously whenever they get the chance. But they can't resist the urge. I mean, for a while their doctors were sort of inclined to leave Canada. I personally know an anesthesiologist who went to the United States. No, not to the States. He went to the Caribbean and took a job in the States. But he was educated in the Caribbean because he didn't want to get stuck in Canada.
Huh. That's unfortunate.
And now it's going back the other way because I think some physicians realize they can make some money. But they all do pretty well. I mean, they're not hurting. They live better than the average Canadian. So I don't see what the big issue is. I guess it's greed. What can I tell you?
It seems that we have too many people getting into the medical industry just to make money.
That's fair, yeah. And it's not about healing anymore.
No, unfortunately.
Oh, who knows? Maybe they'll cure cancer yet. Hopefully the urge to make millions of dollars off their cure will give someone incentive.
Well, and hopefully the urge to make millions of dollars off of chemotherapy and other expensive treatments won't keep them from developing a cancer cure.
I don't think it really does that much. I mean, there might be some influence of that in some cases, but you make more as the individual researcher who comes through with a cure than you do being one of the team that, you know, that helps with the administration of treatment. So I think, I mean, that puts a lot of burden on one person to, like, you know, be brilliant and come through with the answer instead of everyone working together. But I don't necessarily believe in the deliberate effort to, like, you know, hide the cancer cure from everyone. I don't think that's going on.
Well, and I don't think that's going on either, but I have this fear that people would, given the choice, keep trying to make more money off of it.
There's plenty of conspiracy going on with us without us having to worry about that.
Yeah, you have a fair point. You do have a fair point.
If you want conspiracy, what the hell? I have a friend who got abducted by aliens. Like, he doesn't tell everyone the story, so he has no benefit to him whatsoever. He doesn't derive any benefit from telling me because it doesn't affect me in any way. I believe him. He's been trustworthy the whole time I've known him. So how is it that he figures he got abducted by aliens? And if he's not crazy and he's not lying, you know, what happened?
Misunderstanding, maybe?
Quite.
Interpretation of some event?
It could be, but it would be quite the... I mean, human beings aren't fools. And we tend to and there still is a certain amount of ostracization going on over this alien issue. So I put a bit more stock in the alien conspiracies than I do anything. But even I hold a grain of, I take it all with a grain of salt.
Well, I can't say I particularly believe most alien abduction theories, but just on the odds, they have to be out there somewhere.
Well, I think we'll find them in the next couple of years if they're out there. Because the United States is launching the James Webb Space Telescope, and that thing can see atmospheres around planets that were detected by Kepler. I hope they update our game to reflect that. They did that with one star system. The Trappist one star system is now in here somewhere.
Yeah, I heard about that. And I also, do you know if they ever put the star system that Tabby Star is in here?
Who?
Or is there too much debate over the Tabby Star? Hold on. The one with the supposed alien mega structure around it, or comet swarm, or...
Oh, the Zeta Reticuli system. Is that the one you're thinking of?
Possibly. Hold on, let me look it up here real quick.
The Zeta Reticuli system is also thought to be home to the so-called Greys, although it should be noted that the aliens that my friend reported that he saw, like, there's some weird shit that he saw, man. It was, like, pretty screwed up. They were not the Greys, though. So there could be more than one species out there, for all I know.
You never know. Oh, the star in question that I was talking about is KIC 8462852.
Haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, it's been blowing up on my news feed on Google for the last like month. Basically, it's they have been observing it for like 5 or 6 years now, I think, and they have noticed that the star itself is actually dimming, but there are these huge spikes.
Oh, yeah.
Drops in the brightness.
They've observed that same phenomena, well, maybe not the exact same phenomena, but some phenomena around other stars as well, and they were able to figure out, for most of them at least, that there was debris or clouds or dark matter or whatever. I don't know about dark matter, but something like that. In this case, I don't know if they may have ruled out some of that stuff, which is why they're puzzled by what's going on. But I used to study astronomy fairly intensely, so this is all very interesting to me.
Well, I find it infinitely fascinating. I think that the one that I heard most recently was that it's a planet which is breaking up around the star, and that's what's causing the periodic dimming. Yeah,
it could be a protoplanetary disk. Who knows? It's tough to say. Those disks do happen. Vega is an example. It's close enough, though, we can tell it's a disk. We can see some of the debris.
Yeah. God.
Okay, I don't see any other artifacts around you.
Unfortunately, I don't see any others around. And I'm one fragment short.
You might want to try up on the cliffs. They're a little bit harder to reach. But it looks like there's some shiny stuff over there. It's attracting me. I'm gonna have to get in my ship and take off back to the Maya system, because I'm worried that I'm gonna lose my cargo hatch or something will fall off.
All right, totally understandable. But thanks very much for the help in finding this place.
Yeah, I appreciate likewise the verbal coordinates I was able to verify. I'll likely be back here in a short while, though. Hopefully the artifacts respawn.
Yeah, I might log out for a little while and take a break. I have had this headset on for the better part of 3 hours now, and I think it might be a good time to take a breather.
After about 5, I find my body is like, I don't know, I have to play a different VR game, something a little bit more athletic.
Yeah, I think especially on planets, I think it sort of gives me a little bit of vertigo, because my computer's not quite top of the line, and so it's a little laggy sometimes in the VR. But
if it's any consolation, I have what last year would have been considered top of the line for a developer. And as you know, software developers have a demand on hardware so our compilers run fast enough to actually allow us to get work done. And I've got a fairly nice GE Force VR card that supports the Oculus Rift, so, and it still lags out. I was told that that there's some problems with the game servers at Frontier's end, because they share game servers with some other really popular game, and the load on them both is like once one game gets too successful, and starts impacting performance of the others. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Good information. Will have to keep my eye on that.
The other thing to keep our eye on is where these Thargoids are coming from. I think they might be introducing intergalactic hyperdrive soon, because the if you track back over all the star systems where you see Thargoids and or their technology, it goes back towards those two satellite galaxies you may have noticed at the star map on the outside of ours.
The blue ones?
The blue ones, yeah.
Yeah.
The lesser and the large and small Magellanic Clouds, and
okay.
they're only visible with the naked eye from the southern hemisphere on Earth, but they're the two closest satellite galaxies, and are 150,000 light years outside of the outer rim of our galaxy. So, if you can imagine a 150,000 light year jump, that's what you have to have in order to get there. There's no star.
Even the neutron star highway wouldn't really make that work.
No, it won't help you. In fact, the neutron star highway hasn't done me much good because it only extends my range in the Python as it's configured right now out to 70 light years. Oh. And I know that they can go upwards of 250 light years at the upper end.
So for the 5K, light years out for Palin, I went out to the Jellyfish Nebula.
Yeah.
And there's a neutron star in the center of the nebula that I hit, and it jumped me up to 275, I think.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, I was thoroughly impressed. I wish there were some more of those around.
Yeah, well, there's a factor. If you download some of the accessory utilities for the game, I use ED Discovery myself. It provides pretty. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's running in the background actually right now, I think.
Yeah, so it gives you one of the variables it gives you about neutron stars is how far they push you, and the maximum point value is 4 times your main jump distance. So if you multiply 20 light years times 4, you get 80. I jump to about 18.5. So it's pretty close to 20, so 70 is about right.
Yeah. Okay, so mine, I may have been over remembering then, because I only have about a 47 light year jump range normally.
Well, but you can get neutron stars that might have different variables than 4.0. You could get a 4.5 or a 5.
Yeah.
In which case you're jumping 500% of your nominal jump length. The other thing that kind of sucks is you cannot mix your FSD injector with a neutron star highway. Otherwise, you get another 200% jump distance on that. They won't.
Tried an FSD injection.
Yeah, if you mine all the minerals that you need, then you can. I've actually got right now one available at 3 times multiplier, which is 200%. Maximum, but it's not as good as a neutron star by any stretch. It only takes me out to about the 35 light years.
Okay, yeah, looks like I actually have a couple of the premium injections available right now.
Okay, with lowest, my point defense cannon's at 94. That was the lowest I was hurt. So that's awesome.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be then. I was afraid you were going to already have your hatch broken.
No, but it just said damaged. I just didn't. It never tells you in the message window how much damage you've sustained.
Mm-hmm.
But when you can only check when you're back at your ship. You can't check when you're out your SRV and 3 kilometers away from your ship. Or worse, when your ship's in orbit. You're away.
Yeah.
You dismiss the ship and the thing's taking damage, you could theoretically corrode to non-existence in orbit, leaving you with an SRV stranded on the surface.
Oh, that would be unpleasant. I wonder how that would work out.
I don't think you can board other people's ships. You know, you're forced to board only your own ship, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think that the only way you could get out of that would be basically to kill your SRV and do an insurance rebuy.
Probably, yeah. And right now I do have 20 million credits available, so I could, hypothetically, I could buy, I'm saving up to buy like a new hull for my ships. I'm still running this Python with the light grade armor. No one who's attacked me, with few exceptions, has been able to get through my shields without using the railgun cannons. If you use railgun cannons, Type 3 railgun cannons will rip apart anybody's shields. Like, it won't take out a Farragut class battleship, but against any of the, like that competent player that I blew away. Like, first of all, I whittled down his shield so that he's pecked to death by ducks, and then when his shields were down, I armed my big ass cannon and fired three quick shots, one of which hit him, and the ship went bye-bye.
Oh, okay.
Like, he went from 100% hull to 0 instantly. When he was flying, I think no, it wasn't a Fer-de-Lance, it was maybe a Viper Mark IV or something. But whatever it wasn't as good as a Python, but it was getting into the neighborhood of where I am. And that's why I was a bit concerned about taking on a competently rated NPC. PCs, you can never tell, but...
I've not really done terribly much combat. I have a Vulture, I think, but I've only flown it like twice to do a couple of community goals.
Landing gear retracted.
Yeah. Hang on. Okay. And now, we're setting up the Galaxy. The only thing I'd like them to tackle before they implement this intergalactic hyperdrive business is let us like land on planets with atmospheres, so that we can like explore Earth's cities.
There's a couple of things I'd like to see. One thing I'd like to see is a micro jump drive that would allow you to get to other stars in a star system, so that you don't have to fly 100,000 kilometer or 100,000 light seconds to get to one of the other stars.
Yeah, the other thing, you're flying an Asp Explorer. Your engines aren't big enough, but if you get like Class 7 thruster technology, you'll find that time goes down. Well, it's not like it doesn't take time; it still does, but it will not take for frickin' ever, like it does if you visit Alpha Centauri. And you have to go anywhere in Alpha Centauri, you're dealing with this massive trip because Proxima and Beta Centauri are so far away from Alpha, which is where you hop in.
Yeah. Well, when I get a bigger, when I get enough money saved up to buy a bigger ship, I'll have those problems.
Yeah. Well,
reduced at least.
There's always problems, and I actually have to go back and probably buy a second ship, which will be the Asp Explorer, just so that the Asp Explorer is a great ship for making quick distance very rapidly. So an excellent exploration ship. If you want to really advance your cause, you select a scientific mission or an exploration mission, and you go out and just explore the hell out of the galaxy, because that's your big chance to make money doing that. So get the full sensor array, detailed scan, best scanners you can possibly buy. Shovel that into your Asp Explorer, and you laugh all the way to the bank. And before you know it, you're in a Python.
Yeah, well, I have a full exploration suite on the ship right now. And I want to say about 15 million credits worth of exploration data right now.
Yeah.
I have to go turn in somewhere. I was hoping to turn it in with Palin, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So what have I got on here? I've got these artifacts. Who do you turn the artifacts into? The intact ones must go back all the way to whoever.
I think that there's the two researchers. I think Palin and Lori something. Hold on, who's the other one?
Okay, so I have, just so you know, I do have 2 unknown artifacts. So that should put me on the map. Professor Palin is at Obsidian Orbital in Maya. She wants the unknown resident. Is it she or he? You're thinking Palin's a she because of Senator Palin from Alaska.
Yeah, no, this looks. For some reason, I always imagine him like Professor Farnsworth from Futurama.
Oh yeah. Earned by delivering unknown technology samples, unknown resin, computer components, and resonating separators. Those last two items, you can get those conventionally.
From Quest, I think.
Yeah, and then the other one, unknown technology samples, biological matter, and ancient relics.
And explosives.
And they all have to go to the Eurabia system. So the artifact, I guess the artifact goes all the way back to, I have another couple missions here. They need the resin. Where the hell you get the resin from, I have no clue.
I think that the other alien items come from the Thargoid bases. I think you have to blow up the pods and the little probes that are around the bases to get the other items.
That's right. So I need this artifact, actually, to get... Okay, I need the artifact to... Yeah, I have to go back to the base. That's what I have to do. So what we're going to do is, before we are completely screwed... So where do you get this this resistant cargo hold from? Or is it offered to you?
So when you get to Professor Palin's research base, he is supposed to sell them from his outfitting menu. Okay, well, we'll try that. That's in the Maya system as well. Yeah, if you have access to his engineering menu, I think, is the trick, though.
Frameshift drive.
So
yeah.
I don't know if you've gotten him as an engineer, but...
No, I don't think I do, not yet. But I might be able to get him if I go visit his base. So I'll go have a look at that. If not, I've still got 2 other missions that I got from planets that these things are useful for, and I'll just go take them there. One of those missions, by the way, its payout when it completes in 3 weeks' time is 10 million credits. So.
Oh, geez, I'll have to grab one of those and hustle it over there.
Yeah.
Get the mission from.
Hang on a second, I'll tell you. It's in my galactic map. I think it's the Mian system. It's from Ramtak.
Oh, okay, from Ramtal.
Ramta, sorry, not Tag. Yeah, I'm thinking of Ramtak. There we go. I just about flew in between 2 giant stars. I hate when they put those stars so close together, like you can almost not help but like completely screw up your jump.
Yeah, they're supposed to be fixing that in the 2.4 patch, I understand.
So
you don't pop out between them anymore.
Yeah. It's kind of annoying when it's like, oh my god, it's like flying between 2 pulsars.
Yeah, I ran into one system that had 5 stars in it, all right next to each other. That was a really fun one to try to get through.
Okay, 12.4 from Maya. Refuel at the base. I might want to drop to solo mode after this because which I'll do from the main menu, because these bastards in this system, they get aggressive and then you're screwed.
Yeah. And like I said, I think I'm going to actually take a breather here for a little while and log out. So,
okay.
You know, thanks very much for the conversation and the help, and I hope you have good luck with your artifact hunt there.
Yeah, I'm going to add you to my friends list if that's okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, 1 second. I'll make the request before something happens. Let's see here. Send friend request. Transmitted. Transmitting. There we go. And there was a Python local. It is chasing me.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, I'll let you go with that, and we'll talk again.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye for now. Okay, let's see. Where's Palin's base? Might not be in this system. Come on. Chop, chop. Chop, chop! Reads rest. I guess we have to go look elsewhere for Palin's base. Planetary site. System map. Yeah, I get it. Hurry up. cargo hatch is at 53. We have to stop at a star base and fix that. Navigation. Yeah, Monty's home. There we go. Hurry the hell up. Closing on 1,000 light seconds. Coming up on, 1,500 light seconds. Thousand light seconds. Mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boarding permission granted. Landing gear deployed.
We'll stay in this mode so we can get to the starport and repair as quickly as possible.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged. Hull repaired. Landing gear retracted. Cargo scoop deployed. Power plant capacity exceeded. Cargo scoop retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Orbital flight engaged. Orbital flight engaged. critical.
Tango, Romeo, India. We've prepared a landing pad for your arrival, Commander. Welcome to our station. Commander.
Okay, well, I obviously have some more research to do. I have to figure out exactly what I'm supposed to do with to get into Palin's base, since I could not find it on the place where the database says it is. So until next time, this is Commander Trium, signing off. Check back in with me later.